Hello everybody, how's everyone doing? Ame Gakita. So again, we are going to talk about Selen again. So the thing is, right, quite a lot of people are now speculating about the bully behind Selen situation. So the thing is, right, Toki, also known as Selen in Nijisanji before, was that she put up a statement indicating that she had wished everyone not to do the bullying of anyone, and she herself does not wish the things to happen to anyone in the first place. But it's kind of interesting that based on her statement, that it had confirmed one of the statement by Nijisanji stating that there is apparent bully in Nijisanji. Whether is it a libel or not will be out for speculation, but it has been stated that is definitely a bully. The only thing is that she had stated that she does not wish anyone to get bullied. So it is very, very likely that if she, in the case that she had, there is a bully in one of the libel, it means that someone is getting the same treatment of being bullied. But it's kind of sad because now a lot of people are saying like there are a lot of fans trying to defend their libel, but on the other hand, there is also a lot of people angry more or anti or hater of Nijisanji in the first place, going after the libel themselves, like giving a reason to the libel, which I can see why. But considering that there is a bully in Nijisanji and there is no hard evidence indicating who is the actual bully, it got a lot of people going around speculating, even to the point of they calling the 4chan rats, stating like or leaking who may be the bully, or maybe more of the stuff. So interestingly, a lot of people are now speculating that one of the libel is a bully, just we had no hard evidence indicating who. Again, I mentioned hard evidence. All the thing online have been stated as false, or maybe towards the point of like not indicating who is the bully. But the one thing is, right, there is case of story or even to a point of statement indicating or even screenshot indicating about how some of the libel have been like bully each other or having beef with each other to the point that it got very, very bad. And the funny thing is, right, apparently based on the statement that some of the bully, I won't say who, I won't say what, but you guys can go and check, go and do your research on your own, or watch some of the YouTube. Maybe in this case, Khyo's son, where he mentioned along the Nijisanji allegation are insane. In his video, he did address two of the allegations. One of them, interestingly, about a grown lady with one of the libel, and it's kind of interesting about that story, but I will not talk about that, and I believe that Khyo-san also don't think is a good moment to talk about. But a lot of things start happening where in his video he did mention on the line of that yes, there is such true allegation on Nijisanji. Is it true or not? Is the screenshot true? Is the screenshot fake? We do not know. Is it something that happened in the past? Maybe yes, maybe not, maybe I don't know. Is it that they are in bad blood right now? Who knows? But considering that how a lot of situations are now happening in Nijisanji to the point that people are now just taking every word at face value. Well, even if they don't take it at face value, they take it with a huge grain or so, or they just outright claim that the screenshot is fake. Considering that a lot of things happening at a coincident timing and happening at a perfect timing, or even did not outright address the situation, mean to show that they believe that staying silent is the best course of action for them. It just proves to mean that the situation may be out for speculation, and it can also mean in a very bad thing. It means that there is no denial of bad blood within Nijisanji. And as Selen Toki had pointed out, there is toxic environment in the company itself, meaning to say that it happened, it may be still happening. And even when Zion in the past stating that the company is a black Nijisanji is a black company, I have been pointing that out for quite a long while, long before Zion was situation was on, and it happens and stem from the JP side. It's just that it wasn't that bad as you guys might think, because not a lot of people was aware of JP situation. For me, who was once a JP libel before I jumped to EN, I was also aware of a lot of the JP story on that end, and it just there is a he say she say situation, but the Nijisanji company at that time decided to just put everything blame on the talents, and even when they just outright just kind of like saying that you are one, there is only one of you. Again, I had mentioned in one of the statement is that there is only one of you, but many can replace you. It can mean a lot of situation, but I have stated in the I have put up, and whether people will believe me, it will be out for speculation. But what I believe that statement may also kind of cause a lot of talents to underestimate their value as a liver. Not saying that every liver in Nijisanji is worth that. It's just that considering that the amount of talents around in Nijisanji, the number of ways they are, a lot of talents are not being valued properly, or even to the point of that they are kind of like being thrown under the bus easily in the statement of the termination of Selen. It just proved to show how bad Nijisanji is as a company, and it also kind of like proved to show that even if they have to sacrifice one of their liver, they will do so, and it's really damn bad and weird why Nijisanji decided to do so. Like, why would they did something along the line of like throwing the bus at the liver, or even using them as scapegoat along the line. Even when Nijisanji put up a statement along the line of that it was the termination due to the right was not given to Selen at that time, and it got a lot of people to speculate a lot of things, like even to the point that I have to say that even if there is I did mention along the line that why a lot of people is stating like, why would we trust the company, or if and the thing is, right, what I'm pointing out is like, if the company is already throwing the talents under the bus, or even trying to push the brake into the talents, I still don't understand why are the talent even trying to defend the company or stay in there for what what the company is doing to them. And it's really bad, a lot of question, like a lot, and even there are some people who commented to me saying that the company could be threatening them, and I say that's one of the possibility, but we can never know for now. And one of the things I've been very vocal about the company as a whole is that the situation with Nijisanji is already so damn bad, and a lot of company in the video had already confirmed that they have got a lot of sponsorship or partnership contract cancelled, meaning to say that a lot of company, including computer parts or merchandise, that always whether are they under contract or not under contract, a lot of people decided not to do anything related to Nijisanji, meaning to say that the exposure for Nijisanji as a whole is gonna be dropped. It's just like the same thing as what I mentioned before. The Nijisanji company, they don't care about the talents. They don't even bother with the point of like trying to promote their own talents or whatsoever. And even when other people try to create their talents interesting moment and share it to the internet, they all got copyright strike and kind of like became one of the things that you can never be. And it really got a lot of people mad at Nijisanji in the past, but then again, this is what Nijisanji want to do, nothing I can do about it. Which is the reason why when people ask me like why a lot of stuff I did not like put up or talk about like way too much in the past, is that I can talk about them badly, but at the same time, it's just that there has to be evidence to prove so. There's no point of me showing that there is, and there's also quite a lot of things that is under speculation, which I try not to say. Like even when there is indication of people showing the screenshot of two talents having bad blood with each other, it is still technically a soft evidence. So the only way we can kind of like, even when people, and a lot of people is outright denying the screenshot or whatever, so it's like there's nothing we can do about it. There is a lot of people talking about it, but there is like no hard evidence indicating like, even like when you show a screenshot of a Discord, there is also chance of it being doctored documents. There is no evidence to indicating that it is true, it is not fake. Even when people saying that there is reason to show that it's legit, a lot of people will just say that, oh, it just maybe happened in the past and they are not that bad now. But the thing is, right, it doesn't mean to show that there is no bullying I mean, like, no one can deny there is no bully in the statement. I mean, like, Nijisanji put up there is a bully. It is not confirmed is it the liver or the management yet. But considering that the management decided just outright just tell them that, oh, the liver is the one of them, but we just don't know who. It just proved to show that the Nijisanji as a whole just won't mind throwing one of their talent under the bus. And the funny thing is that if anyone who say that, oh, the talents are gonna do live stream along the line, I had predicted again, like I had predicted that again, the talent may be told to continue their live stream accordingly. I mentioned that in the past. I thought about this in the past. Even if the talent should say or try not to mention about it, they will still do the stream accordingly. Now, considering that a lot, now we kind of like I mean, like Khyo-san talked about a lot of situation. Who are they? I do not know. I mean, like, I do recommend you guys to go and check out Khyo video to know more on that. But the one thing is, right, a lot of situation that happening to the talent is really very frustrating. But one of the thing that I did mention in my last video about the situation that Selen had been terminated, I had actually went to the point of checking into one of the great search. Like, I've been doing a little bit of researching, understanding the contract termination in Japan by the company itself. So shout out to Andy Ender 1703, where he actually mentioned along the line of that Nijisanji is in violation of 3 calendar labor law, which like did not provide 2 weeks notice, did not address anything about the workplace harassment or bully, and even withheld revenue by forcing Selen to pay for all her project along that line. I say yes, it is based on calendar labor law. That is just only, I have to, at that point of time, I was giving the neutral stand first. Now, again, I did mention that I will be confirming on both, and I actually been doing my research accordingly. So, in regards that even if there is the benefit of the Japan side, now I already mentioned again that I will have to check, and without can technically confirm in a way that yes, Nijisanji had broke not just the calendar law but the Japan law as well. So in regards to resignation and dismissal, the one thing that a lot of people need to understand, yes, you have to give up to 30 days before dismissal, and that even if given beforehand, there is actually a thing that both must be agreed to it. It's not like whether they agreed about the termination. It's more towards the point that they both must understand that the termination has to happen. I have worked for Japan company in the past. I have worked in Japan, again, I talked before already. When I request for my release, or when the company terminate me in the past, there is always a notice beforehand. They will inform me of the termination. They won't just outright saying that, oh, we can't have you here or whatsoever. They will inform you beforehand. There is a notice no matter what. Even if you say that, alright, that you are leaving or whatever, there has to be a notice. They have to inform you no matter what. So there's no way they outright just inform everyone, not informing Toki-san about the termination, about the liver Selen of Nijisanji. There is always a notice. Just like how Nijisanji put up the notice, if Selen is not aware of it beforehand, it just proves to show that Nijisanji did not even bother to take care of noticing about Japan law in the first place. So in regard is that it's actually what a lot of people may not thought or do about it is that the company, and there is also another thing that I might have to highlight is that unless it is due to the worker having reported an illegal act committed by his or employers, so a lot of things can happen. So the thing is, right, if Selen's situation where she was terminated wrongfully and that she had informed, she had been like kind of fighting for it, Nijisanji is going to lose it. They are going to lose a lot of things, because the thing is, right, even if the employee wish to dismiss an employee, they must give at least 30 days notice. There is no indication of the 30 days. So Nijisanji had finally broke the law themselves. It is in the it has been taken that it is part of their whatsoever. And also the one thing a lot of people need to understand is that under dismissal by the company, they have to compensate for the work they have that the employees or the contract had done. So for Selen, she had done all her work accordingly. So she still have to get paid. She have to get the compensation no matter what. The interesting part is that how Nijisanji will handle this situation. If handled poorly, Nijisanji can be 100% blended a black company, even worse, a dark company. They won't be called the black company but a dark company, because the thing is, right, at this point of time, black company is just too nice of a name for Nijisanji. I will just deem that as the dark company, because again I mentioned they has to inform the talent beforehand. But if considering that Toki was not aware of the termination until the last moment, then this just proves that Nijisanji have really broken the law. And they also have to pay compensation to Selen or Toki-san in this moment at this point. So if they decided not to, it just also means that Nijisanji decided to just keep all the money for themselves. And again, like I mentioned, considering that Nijisanji also did a sales drop right after the termination notice, it just proves again, like I mentioned, how Nijisanji just take their talent as their worker ants, worker bee, whatever you want to call them, and the talents are just only there to make money for the company, and the company just eat whatever profit they can. I mentioned this a lot of time when people saying that, even when there is for some reason a Japanese lady or a so-called, I'm not even sure whether is she a true real account or not account, or maybe a fake account, trying to defend Nijisanji. It just proved to show that how bad Nijisanji is really. And I actually counted. Like, I actually go to the point of even countering her argument a lot of point that she's trying to defend it, but she just end up giving reason that just doesn't make sense at this point of time. So I'm just not sure what she's trying to say. But again, like I mentioned, it just proves that again, like I mentioned, Nijisanji is really poor at their damage control, poor at doing their things, and it's really weird why Nijisanji is even bothering to do all of this thing at this point of time. But again, we will not know until further notice. But considering that Toki-san wanted to move on from the whole situation, we have to respect her. But again, whether will Nijisanji end up assisting, like I mentioned, if Toki-san decided not to pursue any further, it just proves to show that Nijisanji may end up still existing. Even if it became a dark company, they will still continue to exist. There will be defender of Nijisanji. There will be people trying to defend Nijisanji no matter what. Like again, like I mentioned, like I show you guys, even if the person telling me that they are not trying to defend them, it just proves that they are defender of Nijisanji. We can't stop them. It is a thing anyway. So I'm not sure how you guys feel about the whole situation. To me, I'm just tired about this whole thing already. I mean, 4 days of talking about it non-stop. I don't want to defend anymore. I even if I'm being vocal about Nijisanji for a long while, I'm tired already. And I can assure you guys, based on my prediction, is that the Nijisanji will still exist. People will not even care about it. And even if the rival still exists, their supporter will still continue to support them, and then they will end up blindly giving money to Nijisanji, and then Nijisanji will still continue to exist as a thing somehow, somewhere. So at this point of time, I'm just kind of like, unless someone did something even more worse for Nijisanji, or the talent, most of them decided to just step out on Nijisanji, who knows? I don't know. I mean, like, if the talent still decided to defend Nijisanji, I mean, like, let them stay. No way for me to stop them anymore. So anyway, just write in the comment below, what do you guys think about whole situation. Do you think that I missed out anything again, or feel like things that we should address further? Just write in the comment below. With that being said, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe, and for more random chat where I talk about stuff that never follow a single trend, but for some reason I've been talking about Toki-san, Selen's Law, and Nijisanji for 4 days straight. Oh well, but hopefully I can talk about other topics for the next random chat. But with that being said, hope you guys all have a nice day or night. Bye.